The budget that I proposed in June, a budget of sacrifice, a budget of cuts, a budget of layoffs, a budget of a 7% tax increase, and a budget that the majority of the council voted on, has now been said in 3 successive meetings not to be a budget that this council will stand behind. I accept their decision. I have faith in the leadership of all 9 members. I accept their decision. But now that leaves us with an incredible financial issue, that we have no budget and a $70 million hole that we have no direction from the municipal council onto how we are to fill. The third quarter tax bills have already gone out. If the council chooses to rely on a tax increase to fill this budget hole, our homeowners will receive an entire year's worth of that tax increase in the fourth quarter. People will see tax bills into the thousands, and it will ultimately mean massive foreclosure rates, massive delinquency rates, and other challenges that we might have. That is not something that we can accept. Newark, New Jersey now, with the rejection of the budget that was accepted in June, is in a serious financial crisis. It is time for us to act, and today the administration is taking the steps it sees fit. Every single contract that does not go to the core functioning of our city in providing safe streets, in providing fire protection, or other things to keep our city afloat will now be cut. In addition to that, programs that are precious to our families and children will be cut. On August 2nd, absent council action or instruction, we will close all city pools. This alone will result in the savings of over $250,000. On August 2nd, we will close Camp Watershed that serves hundreds and hundreds of residents in our city. There will be, again, no usage of gasoline for any municipal vehicle that is not providing to the city's safety and welfare. As we know now, we know the FOP is not cooperating with us, and they're not even giving up their uniform allowances or their gas allowances. We know now unequivocally, given the state of crisis we're in right now, that there's no avoiding the police and fire layoffs. There's no avoiding it unless we find a way quickly to get a $70 million revenue stream into the city of Newark. So the budget I proposed did call for police and fire layoffs. They've now been sealed in cement as of the rejection of the budget I proposed.
Mayor, is it safe to say that approval of the MUA by the council will stop any tax increases in the city?
Yeah, I don't want to create this false conversation. I've gotten a clear message now from my council that they do not want to do that. If they change their mind, there may be a small window in which we can catch up, but my assumption no longer is that there's going to be an MUA for this budget year, and that we have to move forward with a lot of these. There's no choice now. The draconian cuts in the budget I proposed in June, the public safety separations, the 650 layoffs, all those things are going to happen, but now we have to go even deeper into what's happening. These steps in total will not cover a $70 million budget gap. More must be done. Again, we ask all people to come together and to accept these challenges. We ask all people to indulge us in these difficulties, because the reality is, if we do not take the pain now, the greater pain that we face is yet to come. My one request as mayor of the city is that the council look for even further draconian actions that I've laid out today to avoid that kind of tax shock in our city, which will not only put ourselves in a bad year this year. If all those businesses close, homeowners can't pay their taxes, that puts us actually in even a worse economic situation next year that begins to start compounding itself. Taxes cannot be the answer